Some things are almost too obvious to even talk about. And the story I'm going to be covering today, it just screams out what it represents by the very designation. it's it's hard not to see how this isn't hugely metaphorically significant of a lot of things in our current the current time in which we find ourselves, unfortunately, to be living. And that is the anal swab. The very phrase anal swab, that just kind of says it all, doesn't it? That says it all. That says a lot about who we are, what we are being forced through, what we are, who we are ruled by, how they see us, and the liberties that they give themselves permission to take with us. Now, to be fair, so far, from what I hear, the only government that is using the anal swab to test for the invisible menace that I won't even name here. I won't even give it the dignity of naming it. But the only government that's doing this right now, reportedly, is China. China is reportedly doing this to people visiting their country or passing through their country. I hope they're at least giving them the privacy of some side room and swabbing them anally in some side room. But I wouldn't put it past them to have it just be like right there in the airport. Here, stand behind this curtain, pull down your pants, and your underwear too. Yes, your underwear too. This can't be done unless you're completely bare down there, unless we have full access to all of you in that region of your anatomy. So, anal swabbing is happening, and so far, reportedly, it's just the Chinese that are doing it. They're doing it to foreigners. They're probably doing it to their own people too. Why are they doing it? Well, they claim the reason for these tests is because they're more accurate. I think the reason for them doing these tests is obvious. It's to show their dominance, is to show that they can make you do anything. They can make you do the most humiliating thing imaginable. Right? This is basically a stand-in for prison rape. All the world's a prison. It's a prison planet, to coin a phrase, right? Phrase I did not coin, but I'm using it anyway. So if all of the world's a prison, then we are being violated in the worst possible way, as often happens in prisons. Not much more can be said about it, really. I guess the only thing I would add is that those of you who think, we'll just give in on this, give in on that, and eventually they'll leave us alone. No, you give in on this, you give in on that, then they'll see that you are you're the type of person who will give in even more, and they'll keep making you give up liberty after liberty after liberty, and then until the next thing you know, they're swabbing your anus. And then maybe you'll think to yourself, it wasn't such a good idea to not put my foot down a little bit earlier just because I wanted to go along to get along. Now I've got them sticking something up my ass. Well, Now it might just be too late. Now they've got me where maybe they've always wanted me. So if you want to avoid the anal swab, there's lots of steps, lots of prior steps before that occurs. Just say no to the steps that they're trying to make you take prior to that, and accept the consequences to those, to whatever it is that they will impose upon you for refusing to do X, Y, or Z, because you agree to do X, Y, or Z, and the next thing you know, again, the worst kind of violation happens, and they're laughing at you, and they say it's for your own good. They say it's because they want to help you, to see whether you're sick or not, to see whether you'll pass along some terrible illness that has a 99.6% survival rate, if it even exists. They're just laughing at us. That's all. Don't let them do this to you if you've got any self-respect. That would be my message. Thanks for watching. My name's Andy Nowicki, altrightnovelist.com.